So what if I told you that you could completely change your life in just 30 days? Yeah, I know, it sounds like a pretty bold claim, right? But stick with me, because we're about to break down exactly how that might actually be possible. All right, so today we're diving into the core ideas from Mark Recklaw's huge international bestseller, 30 Days. I mean, this is a book that's helped millions of people totally rethink how they approach personal change. And believe it or not, it all kicks off with one really simple question. Yeah, the book literally just asks you to stop and take a really honest look at your life. You know, your job, your health, your relationships, everything. And then to look inside yourself. Ask yourself, are you truly happy with what you see? Or is there that little voice in the back of your head that just knows there's something more out there for you?
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to walk through 4 big ideas. First up, you are the author. Then we'll get into mastering your inner world. After that, we'll tackle taking consistent action, and we'll wrap it all up with your 30-day challenge.
All right, let's jump right into that first part. You are the author. And look, this is way more than just a nice metaphor. It's about a complete, fundamental shift in how you see yourself and your place in the world.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. This is very important for the channel development.
Okay, get ready, because this is probably the most powerful idea in the whole book. The life you have right now, you created it. Every single part of it. Now, it was either by conscious design or by unconscious default. But either way, it's not fate, it's not bad luck, it's not your circumstances, it's you. So the author Recklaw, he basically says you have a choice between 2 ways of thinking. On one hand, you've got the victim mentality. You know the one, where you blame other people, you just react to things automatically, and you let your past become this excuse for not doing anything. But then there's the protagonist mentality. This is where you take 100% responsibility, you choose how you respond to things, and you see the past as something to learn from. Making that one shift from victim to hero of your own story, that's where all the magic happens. And this quote from Brian Tracy that's in the book just nails it. Peak performance begins with your taking complete responsibility for your life and everything that happens to you. And listen, that's the key right there. This is not about blaming yourself for what's wrong. Not at all. It's about empowering yourself to make it right. So, once you've accepted that you're the author of your own story, the big question is, okay, where do I start writing? And that brings us perfectly to our second section, mastering your inner world. Because, as you're about to see, everything, and I mean everything, starts with what's going on between your ears. You've probably heard this famous quote from Henry Ford before, and there's a good reason the book features it so prominently. If you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I mean, wow. It just perfectly sums up the incredible power of what we believe about ourselves. So how does this actually work in real life? Well, the book lays out this super simple but powerful chain of events. Check it out. It all starts with a single thought. That thought then creates an emotion. That emotion then influences your behavior, which of course leads to your final action and the results you get. See that? It all comes back to that one little thought at the very beginning. And this is where we've got to be really honest with ourselves, right? What's going on in your head most of the time? Is it filled with these limiting beliefs like, oh, life is so hard, or I'm just not smart enough? Or are you consciously choosing empowering beliefs? Things like, I create my own destiny, or, you know what, I can do this. The moment you start consciously choosing your beliefs, you change the entire game. Okay, but here's the thing. Changing your thoughts, that's only half the battle. It's crucial, but it's not enough. You have to take that new inner world and bring it into the real world. And that's our third section, take consistent action. This is where we actually build our new reality. So, what's the magic behind the number 30? Why 30 days? Well, a ton of research shows it takes somewhere between 21 and 30 days of doing something over and over to really carve that new habit into your brain. So just think of it like this. It's a short, focused sprint that has the power to totally change where you end up in the long run. And why are we so obsessed with habits? I mean, Aristotle figured this out thousands of years ago. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Just think about it. Your life, right now, is basically just the sum total of all your habits. But what happens when you try and you fail, right? This is a huge one. The book brings up the story of Abraham Lincoln, and it is just incredible. I mean, look at this list. He lost his job, he failed in business, he was defeated for Congress, defeated for vice president, defeated for the Senate, twice. By any normal standard, you'd call his career a complete disaster. But he just didn't quit. And then in 1860, he was elected president.
It completely reframes failure, doesn't it? It's not the end of the road, it's just part of the road.
And that's the exact same mindset that Thomas Edison had. The book calls it the Edison mentality. You know his famous line, "I've not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It's that kind of persistence, that refusal to see setbacks as failure. That's what separates the good from the great.
Okay, so all of this brings us to the grand finale, the final section, your 30-day challenge. The big question is, what are you going to start today?
But first, let's just be clear on what we mean by habit. The book has a really great, simple definition. A habit is just a set of simple exercises done constantly over a period of time that create success and happiness. The key words there are simple and constantly. We're not talking about some massive life-altering change overnight. We're talking about small things done every day.
So, what could that look like for you? The book gives some really simple, manageable examples. Maybe it's exercising 3 times a week, or making a real effort to focus on the positive. How about reading for 30 minutes a day, or spending more quality time with your family? It could even be as simple as eating more vegetables. The goal here isn't to be perfect. The goal is to pick something small and just start. And so, to wrap all this up, the book leaves us with one last, really powerful question to think about. For just a second, forget about all the good stuff you could gain by changing. Instead, ask yourself this: what is the price you're paying every single day for not changing? What is it costing you to stay exactly where you are right now?